just about set to go now. And today's starter, Mitchell Parker.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
One up, one down. And now it's William Contreras. And that's in there at the knees. One out, bases empty. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And next is the designated hitter, Eric Haas. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. It has the distance gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0. Rhys Hoskins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ripped towards third. Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over.
Batting second,
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. LeMahieu. Good feed. That's one. On to Hoskins. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
LeMahieu makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Jackson Chourio. Parker back to work. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And now the 0-1. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Next for the Brewers, Luis Rengifo. On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Line drive. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Check swing, called strike. And there's a foul ball. Rafaela off of first with 2 away. Started after it, appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. And here is Nolan Schanuel. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cameron hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Luis Garcia. Brings it in, and there's two down. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Daz Cameron at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Cameron measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over. Jacob Wilson up now for the Brewers. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Contreras batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Lyle going back into the bullpen and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. And that one in the air center field. Anthony has a beat on it. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gonna count 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Nats definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Dalen Lyle stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0.
Wilson under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalton Rushing. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one drifts inside. LeMahieu makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Out to short, Nunez. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's inside, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and squared it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. He's in there.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's foul.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That K is back here in Nationals Park. Bottom 4, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Roman Anthony. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Rafaela makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena. Contreras hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Next for the Nationals is the DH, James Wood. LeMahieu is there. In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jacob Wilson. And there's a ball.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Cruz hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And wow, that one is way out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Inside,
that's in.
and it's 1-0. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning, now Nolan Schanuel. Peralta back to work. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
You know, these Nationals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The tag, and he's out. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Rengifo throws to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now fly ball to right center. Anthony on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And ball 1 to LeMahieu. In the air out towards right center. Cruz sizing this one up. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Daz Cameron. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-0. So the batting order turns over. Jacob Wilson up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses. Wilson in his rookie season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. And that one is inside. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And out number 1 on the grab. Dalton Rushing digging in for the Nationals. Foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
LeMahieu right there to make the grab. 2 away. So the Nats lineup turns over. Next to hit for the Nats, Roman Anthony. Rafaela under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here is Eric Haas.
Now pitching for
Andrew Chafin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
53.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Base knock center field.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Man at first,
the right fielder,
next to hit, Jackson Chourio. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one drilled left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Rengifo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here's a rocket out to left. Lyle makes the play, and that is that. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena.
Number 37, DL Hall.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals.
Number 10,
Jordan Lawler.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the DH for Washington, James Wood. It's through for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No
Now
messing
batter,
around right
first
there.
baseman,
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Andres Chaparro. Runner on first and one down for him. That one found hard the other way. Backed off the plate that time. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. 0-2 in this one. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Number 13, the runner on first and two gone for him. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Wood, the runner at first with two gone. Just off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Contreras down to first with it in time. So the drop third strike doesn't. We go to the eighth, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one hammered Cruz, giving chase. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So a man aboard, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And there's a strike. No outs. Runner on second. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. It's a ball and two strikes.
1-2.
He goes down looking. Daz Cameron up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. That one missed.
That's a ball.
One out and a runner at second. And now 2-1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 9-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Wilson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Just missed. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here, one gone. That's inside. And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're at the top of the eighth. Ripped on a line. Snags it for the second out. So first and second with two outs. Now it's the DH, Eric Haas. Haas
Did he go?
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Inside, just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Cameron over at second. Wilson on at first with two down. And that one lifted in the air center field. Anthony puts it away, and that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the right fielder. Dylan Cruz.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 25, Nick Mears.
Swings through that one. Mears, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nasim Nunez digs in now. Hoskins makes the catch for the out. And there are two outs. So two down now. And here is Dalen Lyle. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Washington, D.C., all set to start the ninth in this one, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. To third. Lawler tossed to first. One up, one down. Jackson Chourio will hit next. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. In the air, right side. Cruz makes the grab, and there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Luis Rengifo. Runner at first with two away. Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that misses.
That's the ball.
1-0. Rengifo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That catches the corner. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Now the left fielder, Daz Cameron. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Jared Koenig.
And that is out of play. Hauls it in for the out.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Roman Anthony digging in for the Nationals.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time you get to the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
They got it for out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the DH, James Wood. Rengifo. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers slug their way to a win in this one. 10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show,